Oh nice, look what we got here. It's probably one of my favourite bush tucker plants. It's got a sour currant bush, or Leptomeria acida. And this one's in full fruit too, which is nice. It's sort of fruit end of summer coming into autumn. It's middle of May now, and yeah, great time to be picking them. Anyway, let's take a close look at the fruit. Yeah, so they're only small, about 5 to 10 millimeters in diameter. They've got a great sour flavour to them. Yeah, because there's like hundreds on a tree, this makes such a great little snack when you're hiking through the bush. It's a great little bit of bush tucker, this one. Yeah, so we just pick off a few. Man, so sour. So tasty, eh? We might grab a few of these and take them back to camp for later. Bugger. That sucks. G'day guys, thanks for joining me in another walkabout. Back here at what was a gunyah camp, but yeah, unfortunately hasn't stood the test of time. I think the last time I was here was in about September, and we're in the start of May now, so yeah, it's a good 6 or 7 months of it sitting out here in the elements. By the looks of it, the crossbeam has snapped, which is a bit of a shame. I was really kind of hoping to sleep under that tonight, but luckily I brought a tarp with me. It's actually an Australian Army Hootchie, which is a little bit smaller than your standard 3x3 metre tarp. I think it's about 1.8 by 2.7 or something like that. So yeah, pretty keen to give that a go. So it's getting a little bit late in the day. It's probably close to 3 o'clock now. It's a pretty decent hike to get into here, so it took me a little bit longer than expected with the filming and things like that. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame. Kind of wish I had a bit more time on my hands, but oh well. But man, these flies are absolutely everywhere. I'm being absolutely hammered all day by flies. They're kind of biting kind as well, so they're just doing my head in. Hopefully they go away pretty soon. Anyway, let's have a look at this. Hopefully there's no snakes underneath it. Yeah, we'll try and get it cleared and yeah, put the Hootchie up. So yeah, let's get that going. Yeah, so there she is, as flat as a pancake. Pretty devastating to be honest. I actually really like this gunyah. Put a lot of time and effort into it, but oh well, such is life. Anyway, as you can see, that's a support post that snapped down the bottom. You got the other half over there. So yeah, a bit of a shame, but anyway, let's get this dismantled so we can get the Hootchie up. Yeah, I can't believe that snapped. I suppose there's a fair bit of weight on it. Probably should have a little bit thicker piece than this. But yeah, anyway. Fingers crossed there are no snakes under this. And all this bark's like pretty soft day and soaked. It was raining a lot last night, so it's probably going to break up a fair bit when I try and dismantle it. I'm so sketched out about snakes and spiders. I don't think there should be any snakes under here, but spiders I would not be surprised. There's so many cockroaches under this. Good thing there's spiders. Well, at least I got a nice little stack of pre-cut timber for next time I want to build a shelter. Anyway, let's just tidy this up a little bit more and yeah, get the Hootchie up. It's a little bit sloped, so I think I might try and level it out a little bit more because that was a little bit annoying. I remember in the gunyah I kind of slid a little bit on the mat, so oh, nice big cockroach. Yeah, so I might try and dig this out a little bit. Nice big cockroach. There we go. Alright, well I think that's pretty good, nice and clear, so let's get the ground sheet out and the Hootchie. So yeah, just got my ground sheet and my Hootchie, so let's get that set up. Yeah, cool. All done. Just a pretty simple lean-to shelter, nothing too special. Might grab the camera and sort of give you a quick tour because there's a few cool features about the Hootchie that I want to show you guys. Yeah, so running down the edge of the Hootchie at the tie-up points, you've got these little clip buttons. So essentially means that if you grab another Hootchie, you can actually clip them on and it doubles the size of your tarp. So it's a pretty handy feature, I reckon. If you go hiking with a mate and you both have one, you want to build a decent shelter or yeah, get a decent sized tarp above you. It's a pretty cool feature, I reckon. It's not a bad place to set up camp for the night. Yeah, so for sleeping arrangements tonight, I've just got my Nemo Astra Air inflatable mat. Not going to set up just yet. I'll do that just before I go to bed, just in case any bits of timber decide to explode in the fire, and rather not get holes in my mat. So I'll do that before I go to bed. Same with this. I've got my Outdoor Research Helium Bivy. I've actually used it last week. I went for a camp by myself. Didn't film it, just decided to go and yeah, not bring the camera that time. But yeah, I used it last week and I actually really like it, eh? So just to keep like the creepy crawlies and stuff off you, because yeah, like I have slept here without a net and stuff, and it is okay, but seriously at night time, if I shine my light around, there are so many little eyes looking back at me, because you get this wolf spider around here, and at night time they just love to roam the the ground. So it might be a good idea to put that up tonight, I reckon, but we'll see how we go. And also, just didn't bring the sleeping bag this time. I've actually got a woolen blanket. This was actually sent to me by a really nice bloke on Instagram. He goes by the name of Bushcraft and Billion. I'll put a link in the description so you guys want to check him out. But yeah, he was kind enough to send me this at the end of the middle of last year, and I've used it once, and it was borderline a little bit too cold. I think I sort of used it in the middle of winter, and it was a little bit chilly. But I think this time of year is probably going to be really nice to use it. I think it's going to be quite warm, so pretty keen to see how we go tonight with it. But once again, I'm probably not going to get that set up now. I'm just going to leave everything packed up, and then just before I go to bed, I'll set it all up, just so you don't get any creepy crawlies crawling inside. So yeah. All right, I think I might get the fire started because it's starting to get a little bit dark. So I want to get some wood cut up and get the fire started. So let's do that. Alright, so I'm going to try something a little bit different to get the fire started tonight. I got myself a little flint and steel kit. So inside it we've just got a bit of char cloth, and we've got our piece of flint. The thing with flint though in Australia is it doesn't actually occur naturally, from what I understand. I think there's one place in South Australia or something you can find flint, but generally you can't find it. So we do have quartz and things like that, so you can actually use quartz. So I found this down the coast a couple of weeks back, so get some of that. And then also we've got our steel striker. So hopefully you can see those sparks coming off that. So I figured I'd give it a go. I've only done it a couple of times, so I'm no expert in it, but I figured it'd be a fun way to start the fire tonight. From what I understand is how it works is, so I used to think that the flint started the fire, started the spark. It's actually the steel. So this is just pure, I think it's like pure carbon steel or something like that. It's got no sort of impurities in it. And basically, you want a piece of rock that's harder than the steel. And so with the flint, when you're striking the steel, you're actually scraping pieces of metal off, and as you scrape those pieces of metal off, they're oxidizing in the air, and they turn into a spark. So I never knew that, so I'm pretty sure that's correct. Feel free to to correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's how it works. So yeah, so let's give it a go. Yeah, so here's our char cloth. So I don't need all that, so if I just rip a little bit off, a little square off, I'll put the rest back in the tin. I'll just grab my piece of flint, my steel striker. So we just get the piece of char cloth and put it right up to the edge and get the steel striker. So you just need one of those sparks to fall on the char cloth. There we go. So you can see that. And if I just get a little bird's nest tinder bundle, just place it inside there. This is a little bit damp. It had a pretty it rained a fair bit yesterday, so I think it's like slightly damp. So I might just try and mix a few different kind of tinders in there. There we go. Yeah, so just got the Filter XBA again today. Like I said, love this beer, so can never go wrong with it. Oh yeah. Warm beer. Still good, but still good. Yeah, so a little bit of a shame about the old gunyah. She didn't last too long, did she? Like I said, I was probably here in September last, so yeah. I'm trying to think when it probably would have collapsed. About a month ago we had a pretty decent period of rain. It probably rained for about 3 weeks straight, so I'm probably thinking that was it, because it would have put a lot of extra, all of the bark on the back probably would have got pretty waterlogged. Yeah, put a lot of extra weight on that cross beam and just probably would have snapped it. So a bit of a shame, but it gives me another reason to go out and build a new gunyah now, doesn't it? So. But yeah, trying to find like a good spot to build the gunyahs is pretty difficult, because especially around here it's very rocky and very scrubby, so like even this spot you're kind of hemmed in with some trees and there's rocks all around you, so you can't really spread out. So yeah, trying to find like a suitable spot, yeah, it's pretty hard sometimes. But it's nice to come back to this area. Like, I haven't been here for a while and I have a pretty strong connection to this place. I've been camping here for quite a while and yeah, bushwalking through for quite a while, so yeah, it's a really nice place to come and camp. I think the reason I like it is there's so many different types of plants. Like you got your grass trees, your gummy lilies, you got your red gums and your grey gums and your G-bungs and your tea trees, and there's just a whole variety of different plants. And so someone like me who's into sort of bush tucker and edible plants, it's a cool place to come and check out, because there's always something you're going to find. Whereas some places I go to, there's generally tends to be only a few different kind of plants that sort of dominate the area and can get a bit boring sometimes. But yeah, actually that's like one thing I noticed about sort of the northern hemisphere guys, like with your pine forests and things like that. I find the pine trees, from what I've seen, like from people like Joe Robnett and your TA Outdoors and stuff like that, where they seem to camp, it seems like the pine trees, sort of dominate the forest, and so you don't really have any sort of low scrub, which would make it pretty easy when you're hiking through and you want to find a nice spot to set up a camp compared to here. But yeah, it's a bit of a luxury to have something like that. I'd love to have some clear bushland. But sorry guys about all the smoke. It seems to be smoking you guys out. I think I just made that worse. Yeah. The channel seems to be doing pretty well though. I think I just cracked the 12,000 subscriber mark, which is pretty cool. And I think one of my videos is almost at 200,000 views. I think that was the canoe trip up the Shoalhaven Gorge. Yeah, I think it's about 195 or something like that at the moment. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's good to see that people, are really liking the videos. I get a lot of comments and a lot of private messages. Really supportive ones. Like everyone seems to be really enjoying these videos. So I'm glad I can sort of show you guys a little bit of a glimpse of Australia, because for a lot of you overseas, I'm sure you guys will probably never get the chance to come here, which is unfortunate because it's a beautiful place. So hopefully through my videos you guys can see a little glimpse into it, what it's like here. Because man, I love this place. It's such a beautiful country. There's so many different kinds of terrains and bushlands to go explore. We're pretty lucky. Anyway, probably enough for me yabbering on now. I think I might get some tucker on because I am pretty hungry. So tonight I've got kangaroo gyros. I haven't made that in the bush before, so we'll see how we go. But yeah, should be good. So let's get that on. Yeah, so in the tucker bag, we got some, like I said, we're gonna make kangaroo gyros tonight. So we've got some flatbread, some pita bread. Also, thanks for all the comments regarding bread in my last video. A lot of people said don't keep it in paper bags because dry out all the moisture, make your bread stale, so keep it in a Ziploc bag. So that's what I've done here. And we've got kangaroo steak in there, and then just some halloumi wrapped up in a beeswax wrap. And then also just got some vegetables, tomato, cucumber, red onion, capsicum, and then just some dressing to go on top. So I obviously can't really bring tzatziki into the bush. So this stuff I think was just what was it, like a garlic, kind of like a garlic aioli, like a garlic salad dressing. So I figured this might do. Yeah, so we just got a nice bit of marinated kangaroo. Yeah, so you all know how much I love my kangaroo. Very sustainable, lean meat, always wild caught, never farmed, so pretty low impact on the environment, which is always good to think about. So get some of these veggies chopped up. Just got a tomato. Chop off the end bit. Yeah, so a little bit of red onion. We've got some cucumber. And just got some capsicum. Yeah, so I think that's about done now. Don't want to overcook them, otherwise they turn a bit tough. So, because there's not a whole lot of fat in kangaroo, hence the lean meat, so you don't want to overdo it. Yeah, so I forgot, I want to cook the halloumi, so I might pop this back in here for the moment, because I don't really have another plate. So I was kind of hoping if I had more time today to maybe sort of go and find some bark off a tree and make sort of a little coolerman or a little plate. But yeah, kind of ran out of time. Got here a lot later than I was hoping to. Had a lot of plans this afternoon, but none of them went accordingly. Seems to be the story of my life. So then down here we've just got some halloumi wrapped up in a beeswax wrap. Oh gosh, would not want to drop that in the sand. Just going to chop that up into some chunks. Just chuck a little bit of oil. Oh, that was a little bit overdone. Oh man, this is looking so good. Who says you can't eat like kings in the bush? Alright, that is done. Alright, let's see how we did with the steak. Kind of think I might have overcooked it, to be honest. Yeah, it's a little bit overcooked. Not too bad, but would have liked it a little bit more on the rare side, I think. Not bad at all. So I'm just going to cut these up into little strips. I can put them on the pita bread. Alright, so just got some pita bread. Not quite sure how it's going to hold up. It's already starting to fall apart. I've had this bread before and it sucks. I just get it from Woolworths and yeah, don't recommend it. So we'll just put down some of the veggies first. Yeah, so we got some tomato, some cucumber, some red onion, some capsicum. And then we'll chuck on some steak first. Gosh, be careful not to overpack it. Always have a habit of overpacking wraps, so I can't close them up. Yeah, so just chuck some of the halloumi down. And we'll drizzle on some of the garlic vinaigrette dressing. And to top it off, might chuck on some of the sour currants I picked up today. Just give it a little bit of a zesty sour tang to it. Usually they sort of squirt some lemon juice on this, so I figured this might be the same. Yeah, I reckon that'll do. So yeah, bush gyros. It's looking pretty good to me, hey? Let's get stuck in. Alright, moment of truth. I can already see what's going to happen. This is going to fall apart as soon as I pick it up. Let's see how we go. Oh, it's not too bad. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So tasty. But yep, this bread is falling apart. Oh, remind me to never get this bread again. This sucks. That's really nice, eh? Not too hard to make either, pretty simple. You actually get those little bursts of sour currants in there. Actually quite nice, eh? Just goes to show, you honestly do not have to eat canned food when you go camping, eh? It's not that hard to bring some decent quality food. Like even bringing the halloumi, that was easy. Just chucking it in the beeswax wrap. Yeah, it kept it pretty good, eh? Oh. Seriously, those sour currants are really nice in it. Just like little surprises of bursts of sour. So good. Definitely a success, eh? Really, really nice. Not too hard. Yeah, definitely going to do it again another time. Just got to find some better bread though, because this stuff sucks. It's just falling apart. Anyway, I'm just going to finish this off and I'll get back to you guys before I go to bed. Alright, well, it's that time of day again. Gin time. I'm going to do something a little bit different this time. Rather than using lemon like I usually do, I'm going to use the sour currants, I reckon. So, yeah, let's pour a handful of those out. Maybe about that much. Just going to get my spoon. Can you see, guys? Yeah, there we go. So I'm just going to get my spoon and start crushing those up. Get all that sour goodness out of there. Alright, so I've crushed some of those up, try and get some of that juice out of it. Now time for the gin. So this is already pre-mixed at home. It's just got a bit of gin at the bottom and the rest of it tonic. Turned all green. Yeah, let's give that a go. Smells pretty good. Yeah, it's not too bad, eh? It's not super strong. I thought it would actually be a little bit more sour, but maybe I didn't put enough sour currants in there. Yeah, it's not bad. No, it's not bad at all. Definitely if you don't have a lemon around and it's sour currant season, it's definitely worth giving a shot. Yeah, nice. Alright, well I think that is me done for the day. Once again, it's been a very long day. I feel like I haven't stopped. It really didn't go to plan today. I left home pretty early this morning too. I was really hoping to get here about 12:30ish, and I didn't get here till about close to 3. It was like 2:30, 3 o'clock. So yeah, too much dilly-dallying. That's it. But I was actually kind of kicking myself. I really wanted to try and start the fire tonight by fire by friction method. Try and find a grass tree spike around here and split it down and try and do that, but I just ran out of time. So it's still kind of cool using the flint and steel, but pretty keen to give the old fire by friction method a go sometime. Maybe tomorrow morning, who knows. See how I feel when I wake up, if I can be bothered to go rummage around the bush for a suitable spike. But anyway, I think that's me done for now, so I'm going to pack it in and I'll speak to you guys in the morning. So catch you then. Morning guys, just cooked myself up some brekkie, just got some scrambled eggs and some mushrooms and a cold chocolate. I didn't really feel like boiling the water this morning, so just decided to have it cold. Yeah, woke up to a pretty lovely autumn day today. It's meant to be about sort of 21, it's pretty sunny. There's a few clouds starting to come over, but yeah, it's pretty windy though today. I think it's meant to be about 30 kilometers an hour wind, so yeah, it's gonna make for an interesting hike out of here. But yeah, last night sleeping, like I said, it was only the second time I used this wool blanket and actually really liked it last night. It started to get a little bit chilly around the sort of 4 AM mark, but obviously that's kind of the coldest part of the morning, but yeah, apart from that it was pretty comfy. I probably wouldn't use it during the dead of winter. I think it'd be a little bit too cold for that, but yeah, I think for like these sort of shoulder seasons like autumn and spring or even summer, yeah, I think it's probably good for that. It's kind of nice to sort of use something old school like a wool blanket rather than a sleeping bag. But yeah, also didn't decide to use the bivvy last night. And I was sort of yeah, going to bed. Kind of had a look around. There wasn't sort of too many spiders or ants running around. And I kind of like the idea of sort of cowboy camping it and sort of just sleeping amongst the elements. So yeah, decided to not use a bivvy and just yeah, and it seemed to work out pretty well. Like I don't think I had too many insects crawling on me. At least if they did, I didn't notice them. So yeah. Anyway, probably I'm not going to hang around too much. My camera batteries are nearly dead. I've got one battery left and my power bank's run out of yeah, juice. So yeah, probably can't do too much more filming. So I'm just going to finish off my brekkie and pack this down and then yeah, probably boost on out of here. So I'll get back to you guys in a bit. Yeah, so this is new. Since the last time I was here, this tree's decided to fall over. And of all the places it could have fell, it's fallen right on top of the rock where I like to get my water and do my washing up. A little bit annoying, but what can you do? Man, I can't believe it. First time using this and it's already ripped. Stupid eyelets, they never ever hold up. Like down the length of the Hootchie, it's got these like the proper loops, which is good. But yeah, on the sort of shorter side, it's only got the corners and then yeah, one in the middle. But and then the point, the halfway point between the middle and the corner, it's got these stupid eyelets, which is really frustrating. So, I don't know, there's not much I can really do about that, to be honest. Very, very frustrating. It's a big flaw, I reckon, in the design of these, because when you want to sort of do this kind of style of a lean-to and you want to have a little bit of an awning at the front, yeah, you've got nowhere to sort of tie off this now, and it's just going to keep sliding. Very, very frustrating. Alright guys, well I think that's me done for the trip. I've packed up, I've put the fire well and truly out, and I think it's about time for me to boost on out of here. As always, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate all your support. If you're new to the channel, if you could like and comment and subscribe, that really helps me out. Like I was saying, I'm sort of getting a lot of positive feedback from you guys, and it really encourages me to sort of get out there and yeah, continue it and try and make new videos. So yeah, I really appreciate it. Anyway, till next time guys, hooroo.